I am so ready. We got our women of travel. They lining up like, where y'all at?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm sharing it with everybody.
Alrighty. Yes, indeed. We are definitely just gearing up and getting ready. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing on this evening? And so as we go ahead and we get everything set up, me and Carmen, we are ready to go ahead and make sure that tonight you are here and ready to go ahead and just really find out about Women of Travel Rock. That is right. We are here to make sure that you leave here far more educated and knowing that there is something greater out here for you. So my name is Shantina Gladney. That is right. And I am one of the rock ambassadors with Women of Travel Rock. And I want to go ahead and introduce you to my co-host this evening and turn it right on over to her so she can come in her way and introduce who she is.
Well, I'm so hyped and excited. I don't messed around, y'all, and got a second win. I thought about this amazing opportunity, I almost forgot and realized it's Thursday. And I have an opportunity to share this platform with this amazing beauty queen that you all see here, the one and only Coach Shantina Gladney. So do trust and believe that we're about to rock it out tonight. This is for the grown women. I know we may have some women that still operate on the toddler level. You still don't know where you're going. You stumbling all over the place. Well, listen, we want you to come back because this is rated R. We ready for grown women conversation, and that's what we're headed for tonight. So if you're still in that PG area, you might not want to hang with us tonight because we really gonna be dropping some nuggets and some truth and some transparency that everybody may not be ready for yet. But if you are looking for the grown women, this is where you want to hang out tonight. Shantina, I love you, and I'm so thrilled to be sharing this platform with you tonight. We are truly about to rock it out. Go right ahead, sister.
Wow. Well, thank you, my sister. And I agree. And guess what? I love you back. And when you can go ahead and you can tell another sister that and truly mean it, oh my goodness, these are times that people, they only dream about. I know that I used to, as a young woman, I used to say, wow, I just wish that I could have women around that really, truly got it. And not only that, not only did they get it, but they want to help other women get it. And so that's what I am so thankful about with that. But we get ready to delve right in because everybody, we have a subject that we want to talk to you about tonight. And that is the aftermath of residual and passive income. Did you understand? Do you understand, first of all, what is aftermath? What is the aftermath? So I had to look that up just so I can be for sure and to tell you what aftermath really mean. And so aftermath is the consequences or after effects of a significant unpleasant event. That's what aftermath means. So I can only tell you when I was introduced to network marketing, mind you, I'm a traditional business owner. I was a traditional business owner. You come to me about network marketing, I'm like, oh, are you talking to me? Are you possibly talking to me? Right? And that was the attitude that I had. I had to really, truly apologize to the network marketing industry because I was just ignorant. I was ignorant to the fact. And so, you know what? So I was like, that's not for me, you know, and I just didn't understand. And so for me to go ahead where I was in my life, if I didn't make some kind of drastic decisions on how I was going to move forward in my business and how it was that I was going to get myself back on track, I would have still been way back there in the woulda, shoulda, couldas, and the wishes, and probably so much depression and despair. But I said, let me go ahead and see what is it possibly bad that could happen from me trying an industry that I see so many people winning in, so many people. And so I said, you know what? Let's give this a chance. So Carmen, I don't know about you, but I know I wasn't. At first, I was just not open to the fact of somebody telling me or calling me a network marketer. That was like an insult. So it was kind of unpleasant for me to be able to go into this industry. How about you?
Oh my goodness. Not only was I ignorant to the benefits and the value but really it's what I've needed all my entrepreneurial life.
Yes.
All of the challenges, all of the debt, and the working massive hours, and the stopping and starting, and the dealing with all of the staff, managing a payroll of $14,000
Yes.
every 2 weeks, and thinking I'm doing something. But
Yes.
listen, that I can't say that I was ignorant to the fact, but I have never been one to not have an open mind. So I'm glad that I had the maturity and the insight to say, well, I don't know what this is,
Yes.
but what blows me away is that how I'm inundated with people that's entrepreneurial broke, and how they look down like, no, I am not. And I'm looking at them knowing the struggle is real. I'm so familiar with the struggle. And so they're, no, I'm not interested. I'm working my business and I don't have time for network marketing. And I'm just blown away because I said, well, at least I'm glad that during the time that I didn't have the education, that I wasn't arrogant with it.
Wow.
see, some people are arrogant with
Yes.
it, and they
Yes.
just don't have the capacity. See, sometimes we don't have the maturity, we don't have the capacity, and we don't have the humbleness to be
Right.
able to even have an open mind. So the great thing about this season, as I get through those 50s and start approaching 60s, that I'm able to honestly say that I have connected with a group of women, and we're so clear. We are building something, and we are
Yes.
not begging. So you keep on begging for
Yes.
those clients that's going to come and go. You keep on begging for that turnover that's happening in your business, and juggling that payroll and all of that. I'm all for entrepreneurship, but what's so important to me is that we understand the business models of a variety of types of businesses, and just understand that network marketing is simply that. It is a better way. It's a different way than many of us have tried before, and we've been beat up and bruised badly. And
Yes.
and Shantina, I just love that you created a program that's called Taking the Mask Off, removing the mask. And I cannot even tell you how much further we would be if we truly came together as women, and we took that mask off,
Yes.
and we stopped looking down at that. Starting off getting that extra $100 a month residually, then that $100 a month goes into 500,
Yes.
then 1,000. See, it's a different kind of money, guys, when you got to get up and punch a clock for it, and you got to get up and work for it,
It is.
versus doing something one time and you keep getting paid with it over. That's a different kind of money, I'm telling you. So when you hear that saying, all money ain't good money, listen, you want to be on the side of really building something that's going to live beyond you.
Yes.
And you definitely want to build something that's going to give you a residual income. So yes,
Wow.
Shatina, I'm so glad that we just had an open mind enough to just look at this and not just think so taboo. So
Yes.
yeah, but we got an army now, and we just build
Indeed.
more and more every day.
Indeed, Carmen. You know what? And I don't know if your mom ever said this to you, but my mother used to always say, "You must think money grow on trees," you know. And guess
Yes.
what? In some neighborhoods, they do. They believe that, right? And seriously, and that's called, way I look at it is, that's called residual income. And
Wow.
so when you're talking about residual income, I never knew what residual income was, Carmen. I did
Mm-hmm.
not know. And I thought the residual income was only for millionaires and billionaires, and that's not the case. Can you
Right.
imagine leaving someone with, first of all, a will and not a bill? And then,
Mm-hmm.
second of all, can you imagine you would go to your mailbox every single month as an adult? $200 is in your mailbox from your grandmother or your great grandmother.
Yes.
Every single
Yes.
every single month is knocking on your door. That's what residual income does. It follows you, and that's why we say, when it calls the legacy, which is the inheritance. Usually, a
Yes.
lot of us, we do not even understand the power of a legacy, because legacy usually comes along with hurt. It comes along with pain.
Mm.
It comes along with regret. It comes along with thinking that, oh my gosh, I got to pay off this person's bill, or,
Mm-hmm.
all of those things, instead of looking at it from a standpoint of, what are you going to leave to your legacy? What inheritance are you going to leave? Will it be one of pain? Will it be one of pity? Will it be one of regret? I mean, what is that
Yes.
going to be for you? And so, Carmen, what do you remember when you're talking about the residual income, you're talking
Mhm.
about legacy, but then also when I found out the definition of passive income, Carmen, passive income, what it says is that continues to receive after the completion of income producing work is done. That's what
Wow.
I had to learn. One of my mentors told me, your mentor as well, he said, you may forget the work, but the work will never forget you. And so this
Right.
industry has taught me as someone that gave myself a job. See, I was proud. I was proud of the businesses that I opened, Carmen, but all I did
Mhm.
was gave myself a job. That's wonderful.
Mm.
Absolutely love it. Love it. I will always be an entrepreneur, right? But at some point, you have to say to yourself as an entrepreneur, don't I deserve a little bit more freedom? Do I deserve to go
Mm.
ahead and do I deserve to travel the world? Do I deserve to go ahead and just get outside of my norm and just have a great time, not worry about
Yes.
my cell phone ringing? Because if that customer call and I miss that call, they may call someone else. Carmen,
Right.
when I learned about the power of residual income, passive income, and I found out that I can go ahead and really truly leave a will and not a bill, that changed that when I tell you that changed my whole life when it came
Wow.
down to being able to be educated and educate others. So what has that done for you when you think
Oh,
about that?
I have a couple ways of looking at that, and I really want to expand the conversation
Yes.
because I do know that a lot of people are buying. We're in a time of consumerism like no other.
Mm.
People are at home, they spend the money online like crazy. So a lot of people are buying, but don't nobody want to be sold.
Oh.
Okay. So let me tell you, I don't want to sell you tonight, but I really
Mm.
want to educate you on something. So the whole ideal of doing a thing, creating something that you are passionate about and that you love. Like when I tell you during my days of working in childcare, could nobody tell me nothing. I thought I ran the state of Wisconsin when it came to childcare. I served on boards. I
Yeah.
was very serious about taking people at an entry level and grooming them to be the best childcare professionals they could be. I was dead serious about making sure my parents felt good and they didn't have to be worrying about their babies when they were at work. I did all of that. But can I tell you, when those centers closed, when those centers closed and that season of my life was over, I didn't have a thing that I could transfer for the longevity and the stability of my family, right? So and that during that season, so many people got stuck, Shantina. They got stuck. They may have had challenges with that business, but they didn't transfer the skills and the passion to anything else. But because of the being open-minded, because we had the resilience to be able to see, hey, if I could do this, I could certainly do that.
Yeah.
And that's the part that's so, so important. So we don't want to sell you on necessarily partnering with us, but we want you tonight to just really open your mind to understand the difference on working for your income. And some people on our live today got this thing figured out. They've invested in homes and properties and they got
Yeah.
money flowing. Like we all here for that. We have some incredible authors. You get it. You
Yes.
wrote that book 2 years ago and you still getting paid for it. We ain't
Yes.
talking about that. But
Yes.
what we also know is that it's important for you to create a circle that's going to honestly, sincerely cheer you on. See,
Indeed.
some of us have created success, but we're isolated with our success
Right.
because you think everybody want what you have. You
Mm-hmm.
think that women can't come together and seriously cheer you on. Look, we don't know everything, but we value the importance of building community. We want to shine the light on you. We want to create platforms. We want to celebrate you. We're not that kind of group of women that never will recognize you on social media, but will sneak and send you a text and
Mm-hmm.
say, girl, I see you. See, we don't roll like that. If you make a post, we all over. We're going to jump on it. We're going to let you know in the public that we see you. So that is what it's all about, building higher community. So Women of Travel Rock is a women that's coming together with a mindset. We understand we're going somewhere. We're traveling, and not only physically traveling, we're traveling somewhere in our spirit, in our mind, and we understand that who we travel with matters. And we are not alienating anyone, but at the same time, we're very, very exclusive when it comes to making sure that we're supporting people that support us.
Indeed, indeed, Carmen, I tell you. And so we do. We invite you. We want everyone to look. But guess what? We always know we're not looking for everyone. And that's the great thing about it, is that, is that coming together in that genuineness and oneness. I was speaking to one of our sisters today, and I'm so proud. When I tell you people are expanding, here it is, a couple of us invested into a franchise a couple weeks ago, right? So I mean,
Yes.
the things that's happening where you do not have to make these investments or walk that journey alone. People are coming together. We as women of Travel Rock is coming together. But she said, you know what? Yes, being able to really transform our lives and financially be able to benefit. She said, but you know what? The thing that I know is priceless that I've been able to get from being a part of this and Women of Travel Rock are the relationships.
Yes.
Santina, I can't even tell you where I would have been probably if it would not have been for my sisters being right there with me. And I don't I believe me when I tell you I felt it. I felt that all in my heart because I'm going through a situation right now. And but do you understand? It's nothing like the power of women that is relentless and will show up at your door if you do not answer. If you not answer
Mhm.
that phone, somebody's showing up. And that's
Yes.
what this is. I tell you, it's unbelievable. I can't say anything more than they are phenomenal. This is a phenomenal group of women, everyone. And so if you have not locked arms with the Women of Travel Rock, with the women that are attached to this movement that we have, I tell you, you definitely need to make sure that you reach out. If you are invited by someone, there's something special they see within you. They see that you are not one of those women that will climb the ladder and kick it down behind you. You're not one of those women that will think that you're above anyone. You're not one of those women that want to see someone else go through pain and you say, well, that's not at my door, so I'm not answering. It really matters.
Mhm.
It really does. And at Women of Travel Rock, we take it seriously. When you're talking about the sister, we take the hood and we cover all of our sisters, and that's what really matters. So I would like to
Wow.
thank you guys all for joining us this evening, and I'm going to turn it right on over to Carmen so she could take us on home and close us out.
Oh, thank you so much, Shantina. So let's close out by just making sure everybody knows and understand the next steps. So if you joined us tonight, there's something that you heard and you said, "Wow, what does it take to be a part of Women of Travel Rock?" I remember Betty or Deborah Bell did invite me to this group, but I didn't know what it was about. I know that Zora been sending me stuff, like whichever one of these women that's been really trying to get you into Women of Travel Rock. Just remember, first of all, that we are building something amazing. We're not begging. You don't need to feel like you're going to be talked into anything or
No.
anything like that. We want you to come into our community. No obligation, no pressure, to just hang out and see what content and the energy that you get. But then after that, we want you to have a serious business conversation. Where are you right now in your life, in your career, in your business? Are you looking to expand your network? Are you looking, can an extra 200, 500, $1,000 a month make a difference in your household without you running out your door to go get it? Like, can you really take your cell phone and your laptop in about 10 to 15 minutes. About 10 to 15 hours per week. Do you have that to invest so that we can coach you and show you how to build that residual income? And if that's you, just reach out to the person that invited you, and we're going to have a 3-way conversation with you. We're going to get on a conference call, or we all can come together on a Zoom, and then we want to make sure we get all of your questions answered. It's a very, very simple investment. The initial cost for you to start is not going to be $48,000 like it cost me when I first started my business. It's only going to cost you a pair of shoes and a decent dinner, only $200, right? And then it's going to cost you less than a cup of coffee every day, less than $2 a day to keep the doors of your business open. That's the price. But we know that price is what we pay, but value is what we create. And Women of Travel Rock is about giving you priceless value based on the relationships and the personal development that you can count on. So thank you so much for joining Shantina and I tonight. We are representing our other sister in success, Shauna Weatherspoon. She is our international global and rock ambassador with Women of Travel Rock. And you can catch her every Thursday morning as she's dropping serious nuggets and just making sure that we're able to be well and consistently be inspired in our business as well as in our personal life. So thank you, and we look forward to seeing you again next Thursday. And again, reach out to the person that invited you so we can connect. And y'all have a wonderful evening.
Indeed. And you know what, Carmen, we want to do that Rock Ambassador shout out because we have some sisters that are right here online live with us. And so I don't know if you have some other ones too, but I don't want to be remiss and leave them out. But we have our sister, Rock Ambassador Barbara Reams Page. Great day.
Hey,
as
Barbara.
well as Deborah Bell. Indeed. We have Talisa Hopgood. We have LaShawn Treadwell. Yes, indeed. We have Wakita Lewis, as well as, yes, well, we said Deborah Bell. Deborah Bell, she keeps us. I tell you, that is, and another thing, you guys, I just cannot be remiss. We have our retired women that is showing us how to get it done. Yes, we do. And we truly love I mean, they're out here shopping it up.
That Jackie Delane is showing us how to do it.
Jackie Delane, yes, she did. She just, and I tell you, and our Mother Bell. So when I tell you this is a community that crosses all generations, it truly is. All the way from our young people, all the way up to our women that are 75, 80 years old, our mothers, I tell you. And so it is just an amazing pleasure. So I hope I didn't leave any one of our sisters out. I know we're on different platforms, but you guys, we love you so much. Take care, take charge, you guys, and see you somewhere rocking in someone's city. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Shantina. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Carmen.
You're welcome.